Hi guys! So this is another video of a collab that I'm doing with a bunch of other ladies. Our topic this time is dessert. And I am doing pan dulce or conchas, which is like a sweet bread donut type Mexican dessert. So go ahead and check the link down below so you can see the other ladies, and let's get started. Here are the ingredients that you're gonna need for this pan dulce or concha or Mexican donut, whatever you want to call it, sweet bread. So let's start off here. We've got the 4 cups of all-purpose flour. We got half a cup of sugar. We've got 1/4 of a cup of all vegetable shortening. We have right here our salt, which requires 1 teaspoon of salt. We have 4 eggs, which we're gonna beat, but they have to be at room temperature. So that's why I have them sitting here, but I'm about to beat them. We have 1 tablespoon of yeast or 1 package of the dry yeast. And then we have 1 cup of lukewarm water. Now what we're gonna do, the first step is mix our sugar and our shortening. Alrighty, here's my shortening and sugar. Now we're gonna add the eggs, the yeast, the water, and salt, and mix it all together. Okay, I've got my mixture done. Now I'm gonna pour in the flour little by little, and so I can make sure it mixes really well and starts forming that dough consistency. So I find it easier to do with my hands because it's starting to get thick now. Like the first half I was able to mix it real good with the beater, with the hand mixer, but now it's getting real thick. So with my hands, I just want to mix it in there real good. Alrighty, after we've got our dough, we want to lightly flour a surface, whatever you want to use, the flat surface, and then we're going to knead it, fold it into itself for about 15 minutes. So you want to put a little bit of flour in your hands because this is really sticky, and then we're just going to fold it into the middle for about 15 minutes. There we go, here's our dough. So now we're gonna leave it for an hour and let it rise. We're gonna cover it with a damp towel and put it somewhere where it's warm, room temperature. We don't want the AC blowing on it or anything. So put it somewhere where you think it's gonna be warm so it can rise properly. Alrighty, so this is how it looks after an hour and 20 minutes. Our goal is to actually let it do this for 2 hours. But now what I'm going to do is start making the little shaped balls and putting that on the pan and letting it sit for maybe another 30 minutes. Yeah, another 30 to 40 minutes. So I just lightly greased my pan, and now I'm going to form the little donuts. Mom. Yummies? Okay, here we go. They're not perfectly round, but it'll do. It's all going in the stomach anyways. So I made them kind of big, so I was only able to do 8. But like I said, you can do them, smaller or bigger depending on what you want. And here's the other 2. Now I'm gonna let them set for 30 more minutes, and then in 30 minutes I'll start on the topping. And here's what you're gonna need for the topping. We have 1 cup of flour, half a cup of powdered sugar, half a cup of regular sugar, half a cup of shortening, 3 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, and some food coloring if you want to make them pretty and colorful. So now we're going to mix all of our ingredients in a bowl, and then we're going to separate, divide it into however many colors you're going to use. So if you're going to use 1 color, then don't separate anything. But if you're going to use like 2, 3, 4 colors, separate it into 2, 3, or 4. And here's the finished product. It's definitely crumbly, but you can definitely form, you know, make a little ball and press it in between your palms to form the topping of it. So now I'm just gonna put it in sections and I'll probably do 2 colors. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to mention before I forget is make sure you mix this with your hands. Because of that, you try to use the mixer and sugar went everywhere. Here's my first color, and must I say, it took forever because I used the gel one, so be patient with it. Here's my other one. Also, I want to say too that I added more shortening, a little bit more. So I think instead of the 1/2, do 1 cup. That way it's not too crumbly. And it'll, you know, stick together nice and good. So let me mix this one. And here we go. Here's the yellow one. They have like a brown tint to it because of the vanilla extract. So if it really bothers you, go ahead and use the clear one. That way the colors can come out pretty. Preheat your oven to 350. And there we go. They're nice and fluffy. So let's put these toppings on them. These are going to be huge. So there you go. You want to get a portion and start flattening it out, and it's just going to lay right on top. Alrighty, got my toppings on. Now just make sure you press down a little bit, you know, so it can adhere to the dough. And this kid is ready to eat. Okay, baby, alright. Now they're going to crack a little. It's okay if they do. No. So now we're going to put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. Just keep checking them. You can also take a knife and do a little design in there. But if you don't, it's okay. It's gonna, when it cooks, it's gonna make like a little crackling effect, which looks pretty cool too. Just like that. And they're done! Yeah! This is my favorite bread to eat, guys. This is why I'm fat. So here we are. See, I told you the ones, I didn't do the red ones, so they kind of crackled. They look cool, huh? These are the ones I put some designs in it, supposedly, just the yellow ones. But I left them in the oven for 15 minutes and they're donezo. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. You know, have it with coffee or milk. It's really delicious. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!